Sun in Leo, in the 7th house for Aquarius rising writers. This is the writer who finds their voice through reflection in the sense of a mirror, the one who becomes themselves in the presence of another, the one whose light shines brightest when it meets the gaze of someone else. Let's begin with the rising sign, Aquarius rising. You move through the world like an idea wrapped in skin. You are the thinker, the questioner, the one who sees from above. You speak for the future, you write from the edge. But your sun, your soul lives in the heart. The sun is your core, your gold, your reason to create. And in Leo it wants to shine, to be seen, to be loved, to express itself fully without shrinking. Let's talk the 7th house. The 7th house is where you meet others. It's the mirror, the partner, the sacred exchange. When the sun lives here, you come alive in relationship. You learn who you are through connection. You are not a writer who hides. You are a writer who shows up. You speak to be heard. You write to be witnessed, not for fame, but for resonance. You don't just want readers, you want mirrors. Your writing voice is vivid, warm, personal. It carries rhythm, color, emotion. You may write stories that feel like heartbeats, characters that step off the page. You write with presence. Let's talk tone. Your tone is confident, relational, charismatic. You may blend insight with performance, depth with delight. You're not afraid to be bold as long as it's real. For themes, you may write about love, not just romance, but devotion. You may write about fairness, reflection, the self as seen through the other. You may explore intimacy, creativity in partnership, what it means to be fully yourself with someone else watching. The wound with this placement is about over-identifying with the audience. You may depend too much on feedback, on applause, on being seen to feel valid. You may hesitate to write alone, to write without an audience. But Leo says, your light is not a reaction to others. It's a source for others. Your writing process thrives in collaboration. You may love writing groups, dialogue, feedback loops. Your creativity feeds on response. You write best when you feel seen. You have a rhythm that moves through phases, sometimes fast, fueled by passion, sometimes slower, waiting to feel the spark. You may write in conversation, or write letters never sent. Aquarius rising gives you detachment. Leo sun in the 7th gives you warmth. You are the mind with a heart, the rebel with a need to connect. You challenge systems, but you crave relationship. You write to bridge the gap between self and other. Your readers feel you, not just your thoughts, but your presence. They come for your insight, but stay for your heart. They recognize themselves in your expression. Career-wise, you may thrive in co-authorship, collaborative projects, editorial partnerships. Or you may form a creative pair. Or, if you write alone, you'll choose biographies, documentaries, or other forms that dive deep into relationship with the subject person. You are a co-creator. Your legacy is to be the writer who teaches others to see themselves. You, the Aquarius rising writer, with Sun in Leo. In the 7th house, you are the mirror and the flame. You are the storyteller who writes with presence. With style, with soul. Your legacy will live in the connections you made, in the readers who felt seen, in the stories that honored what it means to meet each other fully, because you didn't just write to be heard. You wrote to relate, to ignite intimacy, to celebrate mirrors and reflections, to remind us that the self is a light, but also a bridge. And that ends our astrological analysis. Please like and subscribe. And why not check out your moon placement next? Happy writing!